DVDs. These are incredible. I need to tell you about them because you can save hundreds and thousands of pounds if you just put it. That light is so bad. Give me one sec. Right, what I was saying is DVDs are a brilliant way to save money if you're someone who loves films and is a poor broke student like me, right? I'm first year law student. I got no money. I'm trying to make ends meet with, I don't know, food, rent, and all this. I've got 2 jobs. This summer I've got 5 jobs that I'm trying to keep my money going, but it doesn't get me anywhere if I'm spending 80 or 90 pounds a month to watch some films, you know, going on to Netflix and I don't know, what is that, Disney and Peacock and all this jazz. Like, as soon as you start paying for that stuff, you've lost half your money. So I highly recommend the implementation of DVDs, discs, everything. Like, even like vinyls and CDs have become enormously popular, not necessarily because they save you money, but because they have just seen a new light of day, and people in, especially my generation, have completely like glazed them, like they love them now. So like, why not let DVDs into the action as well, which is what I want to talk about today. Like, having a set of DVDs, you can see it, all of those ones there, like those are ones that I've never watched. That's what I want to talk about in a second. But I think DVDs themselves are an incredible piece of entertainment. They make your room look better if you have enough of them. I don't quite yet, so it's quite difficult to say that it makes your room look better when it hasn't made mine. So we'll talk. That's another story. But yeah. So basically, as a uni student, I cannot just throw my money at streaming services to get entertainment. And as a movie person, like I love a movie, so spending all that money ruins me, and I can't do anything else. So getting rid of those and getting some good old DVDs. I had an old player anyway, so that's besides the point. But having all of these things allows me to save money and enjoy things that I want to watch, right? And that's another point I want to say, like adding on to what I want to watch, is like, don't just be picking stuff off the shelves, because as soon as you start picking stuff off the shelves and just randomly buying stuff, you might as well just have the streaming services. Because like I said, I've never watched any of those. Those are all gifts, because, you know, like as soon as you say you're into something, everybody buys it for you. But some of those still have their film on them, like the clear film on the outside, and those are a complete waste. Like, whatever, I'm probably going to give them to charity soon. But the real thing to do is to curate them. So what I've got here is I've got some of my favourite movies, right? Don't laugh at them, I know. But you got some great films here, like we're talking Shawshank Redemption, banger, right? But even like Bullet Train and Alita Battle Angel, my favourite movie, they're all here, and no one can change them. No one can delete scenes. Like, you've seen that before in so many different movies. Like, they just delete, and they delete dialogue, and they delete loads of stuff, and also they hike up the prices like it's like the end of the world almost. And soon you're going to be paying 30 quid a month because of inflation on these streaming services, and it's no longer worth it. So this is your thing. It's not, you spend a lot of money at the start, like especially 4Ks. I don't recommend buying 4Ks. Like DVDs are perfectly fine. Blu-rays even better if you can afford it. 4Ks, like, unless you're a nepo baby or you got dad's money or you won the lottery, go for it. I'm not. I stick to Blu-rays and DVDs. I got 2 4Ks. Those are for Christmas. You know, lucky me. But you can just stick with the DVDs because it's a long-term investment. You know, like don't worry about spending all this money at the start because there's no point, right? What I would say is, or what I did is, I like the word curate. Like, I'm not collecting loads of stuff just to have it on my shelf. I'm picking the things that I actually want and the things that I want to watch. Like, oh wait, watch went off. Like I'm gonna use Alita Battle Angel as my thing. Best film ever. Please watch it. And if you haven't watched it and called it shit, watch it again. Because it's getting a 2. I'm really scared for number 2. Hopefully it's not too bad. But this is a Blu-ray. I bought this a couple months ago. I have the DVD version of it, and I watched the DVD version about 10 times this year. So I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna treat myself. You know, like it's got such good value per play. Like I spent £15-16 on this, you know, and I've already watched it 3 times, this disc, you know. DVD now, that's been paid for ages ago, you know, but this will pay for itself in a couple months on my rate of watching the film. But like, yeah, just buy films that you watch all the time. And the best way, if you're trying to find new movies and you don't have Netflix or Disney Plus and all that, like I don't, you can go on to Reddit threads. Like, I know Reddit is scary and all that and no one likes it, but Reddit threads, Letterboxd, those 2 places give you the names of all these things. You can go find trailers, you can do all these things and find movies that you like and try and get them on DVD. And if you really like them, then you get them on 4K or Blu-ray. But this thing, this, right? I watched this 2 days ago. I bought this 4 days ago. And literally, I watched this. Incredible. I highly recommend it. It's called The Departed. If you're 18, obviously. But this is an incredible film. So, if I watch this again and again and again, then I'll go and probably buy the 4K or the Blu-ray, right? Because I think it's value per watch. You get me? But yeah, so I highly recommend it. And the state now is like, people are saying that the buying rates of DVDs have gone a bit higher. Not huge, not like vinyls or anything, but they've gotten a bit higher now. So as soon as it starts snowballing, and then you will have a worthwhile investment. Like, people will be looking for these, and just like how vinyl went from really cool to no one used it, was outdated, to really cool again, and now you're suddenly the coolest person in the world to have a collection. Now, if you start now, I'm not going to say it's going to be a thing that happens soon, but say like 5 or 6 years away, if it happens, you will have this collection and it will become pretty goddamn useful. Like, you can have all these things, and it, like I said before, it saves you loads of money. There's so many reasons. I'm just waffling now. Basically, my point is there's so many reasons to buy DVDs that there's no reason not to buy DVDs. Like, even extras. You get extras in this thing. This thing, right? I was reading this, right? Because this video has taken me like 20 takes because I hate cameras and I'm not good at talking to them. But I was reading this a second ago, and it's got 10-minute cooking lesson on chocolate because Alita eats the chocolate and she's like, oh, chocolate. But you get to watch a chocolate thing, and you get to watch loads of different things. There's Q&As and how they made things, and CGIs and scene deconstructions, and like it says here 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours of extra stuff. See, what's not to love? I recommend it. Get yourself a DVD player, and get started, because long run, when the whole world collapses and it's the last day on Earth and it's like Fallout and the Wi-Fi's gone and everything, what you can do is you can grab your DVD player, grab an old, whatever they're called, projector, boom, you can watch your favorite movie as the nukes come down. Think, guys. Think ahead. Always 2 steps ahead. But yeah, that's all I have to say today. I know it wasn't the most interesting, but I highly recommend you to look more into it. There's many people out there with 10 times better videos than mine, who actually have structure, know what they're talking about, and aren't scared of talking on camera. So that would always make it a better watch. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you take into account how good DVDs are. Catch you later.